When was the last time you gave yourself permission to start over without judgment? Take this video as a reminder that progress doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. Healing often feels messy, non-linear, but deeply personal. It's a lot like learning a new rhythm, something that unfolds in its own time, not always when or how we expect it. I've been thinking a lot about what it means to start over, to rebuild, and to genuinely love the version of myself that is often unsure these days. I can tell you it's not always easy, but it is necessary. These are the worst, but consistency will help build that strength. Keep at it, Nat. Keep at it. I like to put my coffee order in, go get water, and then go back for my coffee. And yep, my coffee is ready. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video so far, but I wanted to quickly hop on here and tell you that the Thailand trip has officially launched as of today. I know a lot of you have shown interest, so if you're interested in a 9-day excursion, 3-city tour here in Thailand, then click on the link in the description box below and join me in Thailand next November 2025 in Thailand. And also for the entire week from today up until Friday, we are having our famous $99 down special. You can book this trip for just $99 down. We had a mini pre-launch last week, and because this trip is going to be a little bit more intimate, we're only capping it out at 10 guests. We have only 1 single occupancy left and then 4 double occupancy left. So if you want to be part of the 5 spots that we have left for this Thailand trip, I highly encourage you to click on the link in the description box and book your trip with me now. If you want more information on the trip or the payment plans that we have available, click the link in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to email us and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. So $99 down for the entire week. It'll end November 15th at 11:59 p.m. All right, let's get back to the video. Taking responsibility for your life isn't always easy, but it's always necessary. I've had moments where I caught myself sitting in frustration, waiting for something or someone to make things right, waiting for the apology I may never get, waiting for life to align perfectly before I take the next step. But the truth is, no one is coming to save me. And honestly, no one should. I've learned that there's power in taking ownership of your healing, your decisions, and your mistakes. When we shift our mindset from why is this happening to me to what I can learn from this, we stop being the victims of our circumstance. It's uncomfortable, sure, but staying stuck in self-pity serves no one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am at Beyond Bread, and this is a meeting spot that I come to when I'm meeting with Pastor Bridget. I've been meeting with her for the past 2 months, I think. I've really found these sit downs and being in community and commune with like-minded Christians, and I come from a church background where you just have to have that godly covering over you. And so the church that I've gone to and meeting with her has been a key component in how I've been healing this past year. It's been good. So I'm just waiting on her, and then the bread smells so good here. But I'm still in my fasting window. 2 more hours until my fasting window opens. Living in Bangkok, a city known for its energy and nightlife, can feel like a whirlwind. The streets, the endless events, and the energy of the city that never sleeps. It's exciting but also overwhelming. And if you're not careful, you can get caught up in the noise, pulled into a rhythm that doesn't align with who you are. It will swallow you up and spit you out without you even realizing what happened. All right, such a lovely meeting. Headed back home. I really have the taste for pad kapow. So I might stop at the grocery store and gather some. For me, finding a faith-based community here has been so grounding for me. Going to church and getting back to my basics and surrounding myself with people who share similar values, it's vital. And it's not just about attending a service. It's about creating a space for thought and peace in the disorder. God for me is a compass, keeps me centered and helps me navigate this wild and unpredictable city. When everything around me feels like it's moving too fast, when I go to church, it reminds me of the bigger picture, of grace, of purpose, and a foundation that can't be shaken by external noise. So I was at the fresh food side to get some meals, and I dropped one of them and it fell on the floor, splattered everywhere, and I felt horrible. So I was picking stuff up with my hand, and so someone came around and was like, it's okay. I was just so apologetic. I continue on walking on, and she literally chased me down in the store to bring me some napkins to wipe my hands. I can't say it enough how much I love the Thai folks. I feel like America definitely would have been like, you buy it, you pay for it. They definitely wouldn't have hunted me down in the store to provide me some napkins to wipe my hand. You know what? Let me quit digging on not my country, because I don't live there anymore. I don't have any intention to live there anymore. But let me quit digging, because I am an American, and when it counts, I'm proud to be an American. For at least I know I'm free. Have I said that I love the Thai people yet? I think I said every single video. And I probably said it 10 times in this video. It is a lovely Wednesday. It's not too hectic this morning because I did get off to a great start. And I'm really enjoying waking up before the crack of dawn before the city wakes up in the busyness of the streets and working out at 5:30. It really does make a difference in my day, and it makes a difference in the way I feel and also the way the rest of my day goes. It just feels good. It really does. I really need to have someone come and clean these windows with this patio glass door. The rain has marked it up. If you can you see? Guys, so I brought this plant in hopes to kind of revive it. They were becoming quite deadly down here, and so hopefully by putting it inside out from the heat outside, it'll come back to life. And then I brought this plant from the refrigerator down here. I think I've showed you this already. I wonder where the workers are today. They are always working, even on some Sundays, but I don't see anybody moving about down there. This past year, I've been learning to be okay with the quiet. Bangkok, for all its beautiful chaos, has taught me the value of stillness amongst the noise. It's in these moments of aloneness where I've started to piece myself back together. Some days that means pushing myself physically. Other days it's about sitting still long enough to really listen to what my soul needs. I'm constantly reminded that healing isn't about rushing to the finish line. I know now that it's about embracing where you are, even when it's unfamiliar. And in my case, it's very unfamiliar. Not trying to fix everything at once, but showing up for yourself in little ways over and over again. And sometimes it's just about choosing to love my journey, even when it feels hard. I haven't ordered from this popcorn place in quite some time. It's been a month. And I ordered a mix between salted caramel and truffle cheese. It's so good. Just an evening recap before our fasting window begins. Anxiety has a way of creeping in, especially when we feel uncertain about what's next. Career changes, personal growth, or just trying to figure out if we're on the right path. But here's the thing. Anxiety doesn't go away because we ignore it. If we don't sit with it and really face it, instead of running to things, people, or habits that don't truly serve us, we'll never break through. I've recognized that it's uncomfortable to confront, but it's required.
playing big time. Come up here and play behind me on some of these shows.
Y'all crazy. That's why I'm gonna keep hope alive. This is the one song that I really wanted to learn how to play. For me, the piano was one way I create the space for reflection instead of avoidance. I mean, have you really sat and acknowledged yours? Teaching myself the piano has been a grounding ritual. It's not about becoming an expert. It's about creating a space where my thoughts can quiet down and I can just be. Each note, each chord feels like a small act of reclaiming control over the chaos in my mind. For a relationship with you. We know that even in the midst of hopelessness and in the midst of hopeless situations, we can still hope in you because you never fail. Because you never fail. In seasons of recuperation, friendships, the right friendships, become more than just a social interaction. They're lifelines. Whether it's over dinner, coffee, or even casual meetups, I found clarity in conversations with friends who truly see and understand me. There's something transformative about sitting across from someone and feeling heard. In these moments, I'm reminded that healing doesn't have to be a solitary journey. Sharing your hearts, your doubts, and even victories with people who genuinely care brings a kind of joy that lifts the weight off your shoulders. Having a strong faith and meaningful friendships provide balance, a support system that keeps you falling too deep into isolation or distraction. I can't shake it. I can't break it. Right, just finished lunch with Charlotte, and it's becoming a ritual where we just don't stay at one location. Swatika. Oh, okay. Headed to spot number 2. But your hold on me won't get away. I can't shake it. I can't break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in. I can't shake it. I can't break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in. I can't shake it. I can't break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in. I can't shake it. I can't break it. I can't get away from you. You pull me in. You pull me.
You have to be your biggest fan and when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet.
I'm always reminded of how powerful small moments of change can be. Healing isn't a straight line. It certainly isn't about instant results. It's a journey that requires time, patience, and a willingness to sit with uncomfortable parts of life. But when we commit to it, to truly doing the work on ourselves, it's worth it. Every step, no matter how small, counts. I'll be honest, I don't have all the answers that I'm seeking right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking through fog trying to figure out what the next step is. What will next year hold? Will things finally click, or will they be more challenging to face? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm learning that the uncertainty is okay. It's part of the process. The key is to stay open to whatever comes next, trusting that even if I don't have the full picture or even feel like I'm where I should be, I'm still moving in the right direction. So whatever next year has in store, I'll face it with faith and the willingness to learn. So I'm in the process of reading Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Myers, in the spirit of healing from whatever it may be. This quote really hit hard. The real effort is required in desiring a thing, but acquiring what one desires often requires overcoming a great many of obstacles that are in the path of victory. Nothing worth having is ever acquired easily without effort or determination. So at some point you have to either choose between being broken, being devastated, being hurt, being in pain, or choose to be healed, choose to live a life of purpose, joy, and one that you desire. What are you desiring? What is your choice? That's the question for you today. That's the question of the day. What are you going to choose? It's either one or the other. There is no what if or should I or could I or none of that. Choose one or the other. It's been quite some time since I've been up here at the rooftop. And I hate to admit this, I hate to even tell you guys, but I've never actually been in the pool. I think, is it cold right now? Let's see. It's just so cold. I don't understand why y'all got a cold pool. It's freezing. And I'm just a cold-blooded person, you know, so I can't get in there and then get sick with pneumonia and stuff. You know what they used to tell us back in the day. You can't be out here wet in these streets because that's how you catch pneumonia, especially with these Shekinah glory clouds. Look, that Shekinah glory rain cloud. It's gonna rain on your head. So beautiful. Such a beautiful pool though. I have to meet a friend who's in town for lunch in about 4 hours, and I can't wait to see her little girl. She's just the most precious thing since there ever was. I just can't wait to hold on her. Oh, I can't wait to see the baby. Anywho, so I'm just chilling right now, getting some reading done. I had a wonderful breakfast. I even forgot to film it. That's how wonderful it was. But now that I'm drinking 64 ounces of water, this is day 2, I am peeing like a racehorse. Is it the racehorses that pee like this? But it's crazy, and so now I gotta go back downstairs. Such a beautiful day up here. I gotta go back downstairs and go to the restroom, the bathroom. Oh, I gotta shave. Oh, look at that. But I got burnt up in Bali. Like, I've never had sunburn before, and my shoulders and my arms are just peeling like a potato. And look, just peeling. What am I even saying? I just feel at peace today. I really, truly, honestly do. Taking it one day at a time. Can't think about what tomorrow's gonna hold in that sense, right? It's good to plan, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But in regards to this challenge and being overwhelmed, I can't think too far in advance about what tomorrow. If I can meet my challenge tomorrow, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Today is not even over yet. Get it together. I hope this video inspires you to take a step back and consider how you're taking care of yourself. Whether it's through solitude, faith, or finding new hobbies, the process of healing starts with self-awareness. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out right away. It's about progress, not perfection. Take it one day at a time, and know that you're not alone on this journey. Wow.